Good afternoon and welcome to NYCryptoTalk. Today's talk of the day is going to be about Current Media. Current Media is a previously ended ICO that hit its hard cap, currently has an airdrop going, which I'll kind of link to at the end of this video. But there is a lot of things going on with this project that currently has a beta app already out in the App Store. What interests me first about this project is being able to meet its hard cap before the public sale, which they're kind of doing airdrop in lieu of, which I think is a fantastic idea. I think when projects give out X amount of money, and I think they're doing something along the lines of $4 million worth of airdrop for free to people after getting money in its pre-sale. I think that's a great idea, and those are the kind of projects I like to follow. What Current is multi-platform aggregate for all your social media needs. It is an incentivized blockchain-enabled streaming ecosystem that lets you choose how to stream and pay for your media. So basically, it integrates different platforms on the one main app. So things like YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud, Twitter, Facebook, podcast apps, all those things go into the Current Media app. And it works with both the creators and the actual people who are the subscribers, and you can get paid either way. So having a platform out there, having a working product out there already is a huge plus in my book when it comes to being able to raise money to have a working product to show the community that they have something that will be very, very visible in the near future. Current is one of the projects that has some of the highest users in Telegram groups. I believe last time I checked, they were up there in the top 2 or 3 as the most amount of Telegram users for blockchain platforms. So they are very big when it comes to being out there in the community. So 3 ways of describing the platform or the project, because the first thing is it's a platform. It basically consolidates the best content and features of your media networks in an all-in-one personalized experience. It employs a protocol that rewards people for their time streaming, the ad impressions, and personal data shared. Launching initially on the Current platform, the protocol will open for developers and third-party providers to utilize. So being able to build upon the platform, integrate with other social media, integrate with other functionality. And then there's the token. So it is a utility token, which reduces or eliminates premium subscription cost and facilitates ad purchases. So you can think of it as the basic attention token rolled in with YouTube, rolled in with Steemit, rolled in with Narrative. So you're building a decentralized platform that integrates with centralized platforms. The near future, I think 2019 is the goal for decentralization of the whole platform itself, and get to the point where IPFS, similar to DTube, is used for data and for the actual files themselves. So it is a very cool project. Obviously, there are premium services out there, and they talk about what people are paying hundreds of well over $100 a year for premium services. YouTube Red, Netflix, Hulu, things along those lines, as well as Spotify, SoundCloud. All those things have premium services. They will be able to provide subsidized costs to those because of the way that you're viewing the data through the Current platform. So it's a really cool project. They have a referral program. There's a great little video that basically shows how it integrates all the different information into the one app. It talks about how anyone can earn the token. It reduces the premiums. all through a simple app that anyone can create. And there's different information you can download about it. I didn't go into the full. I did review the white paper. I won't be going over it today. I'll be going over the business deck, which is basically a breakdown of the white paper in more simpler terms, so it's easier to understand. The token allocation for the actual platform itself, this is where the token sale is 35%. There's going to be mining rewards, and then there's a breakdown of the team, community growth, advisors, and the current foundation. The fund, it talks about how the money is being utilized, which of course I am very happy that always to see development, research, marketing, and platform development is 70%. Then you have operations, business, and corporate development, and legal and administrative at about 30. So it's a good distribution of where their funds are being distributed for the pre-sale value that they had received already. So I think that's awesome. Going back into the platform, they talk about how easy it is to get into it, and then here's, of course, you can sign up and get your airdrop. There's some social media information. As far as their team is concerned, they have a pretty good team. They have a lot of people on their team, which I do like, and I do like that they have a working product. It's a younger team, more social media oriented. I haven't seen anything that really kind of struck out to me as having a huge history of blockchain technology. They do have a working platform, which definitely kind of oversees their team's expertise. They don't have as many A+ players as I would have liked to see. I see here someone who was ranked one of the Forbes 30 under 30. They do have some PhDs, great engineers, marketing people. But as I've always said, it comes down to what the working product is. Is it viable? And then, of course, as people have mentioned before, with their advisors, everybody gets lost in the advisors. And then you see one of the most famous people when it comes to entrepreneurs and investors, Mark Cuban. So as most people would know, he's the owner of the Dallas Mavericks. He's from Shark Tank. So if people see his name on it, they of course jump into it. So I don't know if that's where a lot of the money went from the pre-sales, but obviously if Mark Cuban's behind something, generally he's behind many projects that are very successful. So it's always good to see that. We also have the co-founder of Bancor and one of the product architects from the Bancor Foundation. And they do have a few other people when it comes to CEOs of other companies. And they also have someone who is involved in the Storm token, which was just recently pretty hyped up and pretty well understood project. As far as their time is concerned and their roadmap, right now we're in the public. As I mentioned, it's the airdrop. It's not a public token sale at this point. They will be working in Q2 on additional video and audio integrations. Q3, they're looking to launch the attribution protocol, which is basically how you're getting your money. They want to expand their team, and then Q1 2019, as I mentioned, they want to get to decentralized storage, as well as they want to be able to market and grow their campaigns, and have 1 million monthly users. So they have a lot of high goals, of course, but they are very attainable goals. Their partners, here's a couple of the videos of them. I believe I went through most of these. The team, the advisors. They do have a pretty active Twitter. They have about 8,200 followers right now. As far as the app is concerned, I can't check because, as I mentioned, I don't know how many downloads they have, but I believe that They have a lot of downloads of their app. They have 262 ratings, which means they've definitely have in the tens of thousands, if not the hundreds of thousands of downloads. So definitely good to hear that the app is well received. They have almost a perfect score. So all in one, search and play 160 million songs, 1 billion videos, and offline listening. There's information about the airdrop on their Medium page, so you can definitely check that out. Going into the slides for the project, it talks about where the consumers are missing out, creators are missing out. Consumers are limited by geography. Obviously, depending on where you are, you can't view certain things. I'm in the United States. If I wanted to watch something on the BBC network, BBC offers free services right now for people who live in the UK, but if you're outside the UK, you can't watch it. So I can't watch my Doctor Who from the United States on the BBC website. Networks limit things. Obviously, budgets, as I mentioned, memberships per year people pay. Creators, there's industry intermediaries that receive profits, network pricing, obviously, and audience. If you're on the geography side of things, you have a worldwide reach. You wouldn't have a worldwide reach right now. The solution. The token incentives, obviously, on both sides of things. It's a supplemental income for creators and the ability to earn as a consumer to get free or discounted premium memberships. Centralized content, everything is in one place. Creators get more audience. You get more access as a consumer. And then creators can receive 100% of the profits through the direct-to-consumer distribution, as opposed to having dividends take off costs taken out by the supplier like YouTube or Spotify or any of those other places. So why now? And growing ubiquity of APIs combined with blockchain enabled network effects that were previously impossible. So now they are able to link blockchain with different sites, different apps, and utilize that product as the current media product. So they're basically, as they say, content. Current is leveraging the global daily habit of media consumption to accelerate token adoption and the use of cryptocurrency in the mainstream. Basically, getting rewarded, creators benefit, there's variety of media. So they're trying to utilize this one catch-all platform to get people into utilizing cryptocurrency. It's a kind of cool way of thinking about it, because most people will be on YouTube, on SoundCloud, or Pandora, or Spotify, listening to podcasts, Twitter, Facebook. If all those things are in one app, it's much better than having to go to 7 different apps. So, and then incentivizing people through cryptocurrency would then get people into cryptocurrency. So it's a nice little way of getting how new users onto the platform. Obviously, there are benefits for each people, as we kind of went through. Here's an advantage. They kind of break down the different platforms right now. Of course, worldwide availability, free offline access, AM and FM radio. Obviously, YouTube, Spotify, TuneIn, they're all different platforms, podcasts, music, videos. So they are basically looking to get that all on current. They're currently grayed out here with decentralized media accepts crypto as payment and rewards consumers, because that's not currently in the active app. This is in the plans to be done this year. So traction. This is information that they got from historical research. Is 18 minutes average user session length, 200,000 total users. Their app store rating is 4.5, and the retention of people keeping the app is 35%. So the go-to market, they basically employ a press-friendly and influencer-friendly value proposition of getting paid to consume media amidst a growing global interest of cryptocurrency. They basically talk about the different followers and people who are influencers in the world, and being able to get them to on these platforms, and it shows how being an influencer can get people to different media outlets. We went through the token model, and then it talks about subscriptions. This is the subscription kind of breakdown. There's a free model, which is ad driven, but you actually get money and revenues per song using that ad, that free model. There's also a premium subscription, obviously, where you can have ad free, and this is how much it goes to current or how much you paid to current. It's not really broken down correctly. This is how much other vendors actually charge. So you can see where a lot of that information, they did historical research on other premium subscriptions. And then they talk about the curation fee, 20% of the tokens mined for current content. And usually this is done through the current platform, since they're hosting the service as of right now. So they have different phases for the platform. Right now they have launched it. There's 8 integrations. There's a free platform. There's a tier 1 to 2 markets, cost conscious. And then they talk about their different phase 1, phase 2, more integrations with audiobooks, accepting the currency for the premium services, have an Android app, and then also have the blockchain attribution protocol that calculates contribution and distributes the payments. And they'll also have the premium service as well. And phase 2 is adding film and TV and allowing users to upload content within the current through IPFS. So this is similar to like DTube, so having everything decentralized. The decentralized media distribution, which links to that. Premium and free worldwide markets. So obviously they have their work cut out for them. This is a breakdown of all the different people, from advisors to employees, where the employees come from: CoinDesk, Inc., CNBC, Forbes, Fast Company, Entrepreneur. This is some of their degrees: Harvard, Cornell, Indiana, University of Chicago, MIT, University of California, Berkeley, and some of the partnerships that they have right now. So, as far as the project is concerned, going back to their website, as I mentioned, they're currently at a hard cap. They sold out. They have an airdrop going on. They have a working, viable product that has good reviews on the App Store. They're looking to slowly introduce this and then eventually get to a decentralized manner. I think as far as the project is concerned, if we go back to the tokens, I do apologize. There is 1 billion tokens. I didn't mention it before. So, this is when we talk about highest circulation supply. Usually with social media platforms, there are more tokens just because of the amount of users that are going to be out there. They generally have a higher circulating supply when it comes to token metrics. So as far as the project is concerned, I definitely think there is a huge potential for it. Obviously, I want to see what this airdrop happens, when they're going to go to market, when it hit exchanges. Definitely, I would recommend everyone do their own research. This is not financial advice. Check out their Telegram. They're very active. As you can see, Ask Me Anything. The CEO is live right now on the Telegram group. They are a very active community. They have a lot of people working with them. They're seeming to be kind of a leader when it comes to social media. I know we do have Steemit, which is I'm a big fan of Steemit, but obviously the participation for it isn't as high as one would like at this time. Hopefully Current can kind of do that with the digital media platform and integrate everything into one unique space. So I definitely would say do your research, look into it, read the white paper, look into the token metrics, check out the airdrop, check out their Twitter, check out their Telegram. Let me know what you think. Shoot me a comment below. Please like, subscribe. Let me know what video you want to see next. I have another 2 or 3 in the pipeline. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Bye, guys.